So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played out to the right.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Estupinian. Has a shot! Quick look, then plays it in. And they're quick to get it back. Incapuyi. Estupinian looking to hit the byline here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Schneider. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Bale is on his own. Haaland! Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He can get that clear. Always onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Ecuador are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Valencia! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And here's Haaland, strokes it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, great chance! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 15 minutes till half-time. Bale. There's the hit! Oh, this looks sharp. Caicedo. Estupinian. And they've switched it over to the other side. Sends it crossfield.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. Messi. Valencia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Estupinian. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes forward. Nedved. Now it's Haaland. That's been cut out, well played. Estupinian. And it's Valencia. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Ecuador head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back on the way.
Ecuador have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Casemiro. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a good ball out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Schneider does well to get it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale. Goes in for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Caicedo. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he skips past his man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Ecuador have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That is good strength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Valencia. And they've got rid. And here's Valencia. And that should get the job done. And he was alert to it. And that has been cleared. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Caicedo. And it's Valencia. It's a really well-measured ball. Casemiro does really well there, he is strong. Back into the middle. He's got the shot away! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bale. And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And here's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's got tall. Cleared without hesitation. And here's a chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 17, le numéro 18, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 23, le numéro 10, le numéro 4, Neymar, le numéro 16. Attention, changement.
That's a good foot in there. Now it's Bale. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good. He's had it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's quick to get it clear again. Caicedo. Good spot. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's found a way past. Bale. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop, It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the pass is intercepted. Can he finish? Goal! Ecuador! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe! He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The ball has bounced loose now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Lovely bit of skill. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, what can they come up with here? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's played him through. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Quality ball. The fullback is in acres of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in once more. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ecuador have it back and can go again. Ecuador has got a shot away. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely.
He's had a shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture.
Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ecuador with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe has another go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field. And that's a throw-in. "30 minutes gone. Played into space out wide. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gets into some space. He's found a way through. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Ferran Torres. That's really well cleared. And he's had it nicked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rivaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, this looks sharp. Estupinian. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1.
Señoras y señores, estamos por anunciar los números del sorteo de hoy. Miren la pantalla si tienen un boleto.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Valverde.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Valverde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nice sequence of passes, this. And They've been given a corner. Ecuador have their third corner. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. Turns and goes back. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And he's intervened well there.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.314.
Almost an hour gone. Ferran Torres. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo goes steaming forward. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Estupinian. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a decent clearance. Caicedo. Valverde spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's running through. He's going for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. 75 minutes played. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Delivers with whip. Valverde getting this one clear. Rivaldo wins the duel this time. Estupinian. Valencia. Shot and goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So, what can they make of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 51. Número 14. Número 45. Número
He's found a way past. Fired deep towards the back post.
Número 21.
Araujo can get it clear.
Número 9.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. He can get that clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that could well leave a mark. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's it! Goal! Ecuador! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Estupinian. Interesting ball. He's got space in the area. Valencia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Griezmann. Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Conte. That has not gone well. Driving forward. And it's Baggio.
Griezmann really added the width there thanks to his...
Can he finish? Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete.
Villa totally got a step ahead of everyone else then. He already knew what he was going to do when the ball was on his way, and it was a pleasure to watch from here.
Germany go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi. And here's Kante. Germany have a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And it's Conte. Decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Over to the other side. Estupinian. Estupinian. Estupinian has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Caicedo. Opts to play it back. Belletti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Estupinian. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Roberto Baggio, given the lift of his goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Caicedo. Half-time getting close now. In with a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And they've got a throw. Estupinian. Caicedo. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Incapie with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cafu. And it's Griezmann. Oh, well played. Incapie with the clearance. Estupinian, who's set up one goal so far. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. We are into stoppage time. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. No way he was going to be out-muscled. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Tries a shot! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Germany clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a
big chance! Oh, what has fallen kindly here! Goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. It's Griezmann! Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. David Villa. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Belletti, good driving run, and it's Griezmann. Now the real chance, and it's in. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Some good work on the right flank here. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that was vital. Ecuador needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The ball has bounced loose now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
23. Cambio.
Ecuador get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Showing good feet.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He is through here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. David Villa.
Germany can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's been picked out. Taken with style. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to...
Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him one way, and he just slipped.
That's that, the end. Ecuador, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not.